Y'all, we are about to explore the biggest FAFO that you could possibly imagine. If you're in a blue state, sad news, you're not going to get the no tax on overtime and the no tax on tips because the blue governors there have decided they need your money and they're going to go ahead and block that federal benefit that all your peers in the whole nation in red states are going to go ahead and get. Enjoy this one, lefties. This is a hard one to explain. Let's get right into it. Of course, you can hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, turn the notification bell on. Guys, I'm not going to bury the lead. You need to send this everywhere. Because for a party that is all about affordability and how bad Donald Trump's economy is for Americans, they sure are ready to rip the money right out of the hands of the underclass of what they call it. Guys, let's get right into it. I'm not even going to bury it. All right. As you can see here, this is from December 26, 2025. Hochul hasn't served up Trump's no tax on tips policy, ticking off New York restaurant workers. Now, this is very confusing for me. Maybe you guys can tell me in the comments why this would be a thing. I need your engagement. Not only does it help the notifications to go out and other people to see the video and spread the message, but I'm very curious for my own curiosity. How is it possible that the organization, the DNC, the Democrats, the people in power in a city like New York City or a state like New York or Illinois for the state and Chicago for the state, how all about fighting those wealthy, corrupt, abusive millionaires, billionaires, and trillionaires, how do they not raise the taxes on those people, but they prevent the taxes on the underclass or those that are serving those? Because you would think if it was all about the underclass or the serving class or the restaurant workers or the service industry, you would think that all those people who tend to vote Team Blue would want to get those tax benefits. But for some reason, they don't deserve them. Honest to God. Let's get into this because I don't know. You guys can tell me in the comments. Governor Kathy Hochul and the Democratic New York lawmakers haven't, as in have not, extended President Trump's no tax on tips policy to state income taxes, hitting bartenders and restaurant workers in the pocketbook, all while preaching affordability. That is an incredible sentence. I'm all for the affordability of the working class, of the working man, the working woman. By the way, keep the taxes on them that everyone else in the entire nation's getting because we like that money. Because we got to redistribute it for our own benefit. We'll tax you for your own good, as I said in our live stream last night. Y'all, this thing's going to crumble on them. And this is the biggest FAFO I've ever seen in my life. If you are voting blue in a blue state, enjoy the benefits of your labor. This is what you've done to yourselves. This is the most costly virtue signal you could possibly imagine, but at least you've got that virtue signal. Now, to anybody in the red side of the aisle in these blue states, honest to God, it sucks you're under this. I don't know if it's going to change in those blue states. There's a lot of great states. Just throwing that out there. The inaction galled Rion Gallagher, 30, a bartender at The Basket, an Irish pub in Midtown on Friday. Screw her, Gallagher said about Hochul. In fact, let's just play the clip. I want to play the clip